Ivy, and today we're going to be doing a different type of video. As you guys can see, I have a new style. Like, I've never done these on my hair before, and I really wanted to try them. And it wasn't too hard to do. It was just a little time consuming, okay? A lot of the videos that say, oh, this is only gonna take 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. No. Now, maybe depending on the length of your hair, I'm also gonna do a natural hair update in this video, but depending on the length of your hair, it can take hours or days, I'm telling you. It took me about 2 days to finish my hair. The first day I sectioned it off and braided it up, and then the second day I installed the dreads and wrapped, and then the third day I finished wrapping, okay? And mine are long, y'all. They're very, very long. I did use the HIPPIE locks. They're 30 inches, and I wanted mine with some length, but I didn't want them like, I seen some people, they be like to their knees, and that's a little long for me. So 30 inches was a pretty good length. First, how my hair looks right now is after I've had it in for 2 weeks. I didn't want to do a video or a review like right after I put them in. I wanted to like wear them a little while, so I give you guys like a full review of them. But first, let's talk about the install. So my natural hair, you guys haven't seen it since last, I believe like August or September was the last time I straightened my hair. This month in February, I straightened it and trimmed it or whatever. And this is how my natural hair looks. I did silk it out. It has grown a nice amount. My hair is still fine. It's not the thickest in the world, but you know, it's thickened up. I'm not losing too much hair. It's growing. It looks nice and healthy. I'm really happy with my natural hair. But I do always wear like cornrows and wigs. So I wanted to do another like natural protective style. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to be going out of town soon. Let me install some locks, okay? So the first thing I did was section off my hair, and then I did kind of like the triangle parts. I didn't want the like normal square brick type of parts. I think locks look better with like triangle parts or parts that aren't so perfect. I like the parts to look a little bit more natural. So that's what I did with my natural hair. I braided it up, and I braided it while my hair was still straight because I wasn't about to like rewash it and all that stuff. I did use the braiding and twisting grip glaze from Just For Me. It looks like this. I like to use this in my hair for braids and stuff because when I use this one, this can sometimes leave like build up on my hair when I take it out. And I noticed a lot of shedding and stuff, and with this one I don't get that. So definitely check this out, you guys, if you're looking for another like braid and twist type of product. Like I said, I did do my partings kind of big. Like I said, I did not want a lot of dreads in my head. I think I have the right amount of locks in. I don't like when they look too thick and just too much going on. This is more of a natural density to me. When I see people with natural locks, it's about this density. So yeah, I only used 3 packs of hair, and I will link the hair I used below. So once I was done braiding my hair and everything, I did go ahead and do all of my hair, and I'm just gonna show you guys how I did one. So all you need is your little crochet hook, and you want to stick that through your braid at the root. And don't make your braids too tight because you do need to get into the braid, okay? So make your braid firm yet a little loose, if that makes sense. So stick your crochet needle through, and then loop on the lock, close the hook. I like to pull my natural braid through the loop, and then I kind of just pull at the lock until it like creates like a knot. It's hard to explain, but you guys will see what I'm doing here in the video. And I like doing this because it creates a very small knot. That way when I go in to wrap, my roots don't look like big and bulky, because I hate that when I see like these crochet locks, like some people's roots are like really big, and I think that makes it look more fake. So just tug at the lock a little bit and it's gonna make that knot small. And then I like to go in with my spring twist hair, and then I just put that through the braid again, and then I hold one end of the spring twist hair, like a shorter end, and then pull out a long end, and then I just begin to wrap. And I wrap this kind of firm at the roots, and then I kind of loosen up, and then I get firm again, and then I kind of loosen up. That's what gave me like this really pretty distressed look. And I did that all the way to the ends of my hair, like right before the little curly ends. I did it all the way to the end. That's another thing I think that made my locks take so long, is because I didn't just wrap my natural hair. I wrapped where my natural hair was, and I wrapped the entire lock because I think it looks better that way. I think it gives it more of a polished look. Once I was done wrapping, I did go in with some styling mousse, and I just put that like all on the roots and on the locks just to seal everything in. And my ends, they were a little bit more curly than I liked. So what I did was take my hair like this, and I just folded it in half, literally just like this. And I dipped it into the hot water for like literally 2 seconds. I dipped it in, and then when I took it out, I just shook it like this, and then I put a hot towel over it and held it and just squeezed out the water, and it loosened up my curls, and it gave them more of a natural look like this, because they come like super curly, and I'm just like, locks don't look like that at the end. Like, it looks better when they're more like loose. Like the curls that came with the locks out the pack gives it more of an artificial look. So I did you know, just put some hot water to that just to loosen up the curls a little bit. Yeah, it wasn't too hard installing it. It just takes patience and time. It's seriously not hard. And I would suggest doing your hair without nails. I have on nails now, but when I was doing it, no nails. If you have on nails, it's gonna make the process a lot harder and take a lot longer. So yeah, like I said, it's been about 2 weeks. And what are the pros and cons of these? Okay, so the pros of them are low maintenance, very cute protective style, very easy to moisturize and oil your scalp and your hair, very low maintenance. Like, I love waking up not having to do my hair, not having to do my real hair or a wig or anything like that. Like, it's so easy. So easy. But these do have a few cons, okay? The cons to having these are, for me, I really don't know how to style them, y'all, and I still haven't gotten used to them. I think they're pretty, but I don't know if they're like my look. But they are pretty. Sometimes they do hurt because they're so long. I like lay on them or sit on them or something, and I'm like, it kind of hurts like pulling. I did do them nice and loose, so nothing is tight like on my edges or on my roots, but I'm very tender-headed, so it kind of hurts just a little bit. You guys, when you're doing these, I definitely recommend using spring twist hair. Like the tighter the better, because I did like spring twist hair like all over my head, but right in the top I ran out, so I had to go get a different type of hair, and it just keeps unraveling to me up in the top. It just, I don't know, it keeps looking like fuzzy, so I'm steadily palm rolling or trying to just make sure they look like groomed, but they look really fuzzy in the top, and some of the locks look really fuzzy because they kind of are sticking a little, but not really. I don't know, you guys. I honestly think I'm just not used to them. They're cute though, but I'm not used to it. I'm gonna try to leave them up for a month though. I'm gonna try to leave them up for a month, but yeah, you guys, let me know in the comment section below what you think about them. I'm trying to figure out how to wear them because I don't know. My natural hair is jet black, but anytime I use braiding hair, I always buy a 1B because I feel like when you buy a #1 braiding hair, it makes the hair look, it looks like plastic. Like it looks so black that it looks artificial and like plastic. So I like using 1B because, I don't know, it still looks like jet black without it looking like fake. Everything I used will be linked below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys in the next